I hope you're having an awesome day. This is Rita, and I have another fabulous card to share with you from the set A Little Wild, and also the little cute die set called Little Loves. And they are just really cute little loves. And this time we are using the lion. I was inspired by my friend Pam, who said, I want to see that lion. Maybe it could be roaring. So we don't have a roaring lion because it's just such a little sweetheart. Anyways, this day I am deciding to have him peek over the edge of a little circle cutout that we keep within the card. So when we open it, it's there. And I love that. And then here he is peeking over the back with the grass it is sitting in. And you know, in this set I've been using some items that I have left over from the paper pumpkin, because there's so many fun things in the paper pumpkin. If you're not a paper pumpkin subscriber, I highly recommend it. It's such an exciting thing when it comes in the mail. I'm gonna tip this card and you can see that it sits up kind of high and really cool, and it kind of reminds me of the circus or something. So I put the wild about you on that part. And you're going to love putting together this card. It's super simple, really. Okay, let's get started on this card. I think you're really going to love it. Let's take a look at the elements that created this card. Again, we're going to be using in this series A Little Wild, and then the dies that cut out the shapes, which comes in the bundle, and a stitch shape framelit for the circle that the little guy peeks through like that. And then I love this little leaf look embossing folder, and it just gives the impression of a leaf. So I'm just thinking kind of like the jungle that the lion will be in. We're going to use Old Olive, and the base of our card is 4.5 by 6 1/4, and then you just go in 1/4 on that. So then that's 4 1/4 by 6. And I'm going to bring in, of course, what I had said in the last couple of cards. These are going to have a couple of our paper pumpkin items. So if you have anything left over that is a green leaf, which I have, and that matches with my jungle idea, which is going to be awesome. And then this came from actually this one in a melon. And you can see the hooray there. It's lifted up and curved with a tag look. And here it is. And I still have some of those left. And then I've shown you this before where I use the sponge and some color. And today we're going to be doing So Saffron for our little lion. And we'll come in with our Stampin' Right colors that I got in the neutrals, because I just will probably do a little shading and a little color on his hair to just give it some personality and texture. And we will be, of course, stamping the lion with just our basic black. So not a lot of elements, but when we emboss this green and we punch this out, we are going to not waste the circle with our little foliage, and we're going to put that on the inside of the card. So let's get started. Here's the petal burst embossed and then cut out, and we'll set this circle aside. And we took our basic black, stamped our little lion onto the soft saffron. So now we will be taking our little sweet guy and cutting it out with the Little Loves framelits. And that comes in your bundle, and right now, until our new catalog, that is the 10% off on that bundle. But once we get into the new catalog, it won't be that special anymore. So you want to get in on that if you like this little sweet set. It is really fun for little children's cards or welcoming a little baby. So now I will just go and cut this little guy out so that we see the front and the back. I just want to share a little mistake that I did so that you don't do it. A lot of times I put a little washi tape when I put my Thinlit dye over it. And this time I didn't, and I should have, and it slipped down. So I had to redo, and just wanted to share that just a little bit of washi will help you with that. Okay, so because this can make a little tag, super cute, it does leave that little bit right there. And so we'll just cut that off with our scissor because we don't need that. Like that. And then just bending this in the center and aligning it like that. And then we'll glue that together. Okay. Now we're just going to add a little bit more dimensional color to this lion. And because of the neutrals, which I purposely got for this little bundle, I wanted to have the gray for the elephant, the brown for the bear, and these colors and tones for this cute little lion. And start with this darker color. And let's see, now there's a small end and a larger end. So depending on how you want to do it, if you just want to start out kind of smaller, you know, getting in there a little bit, I think the little end gives you a little bit more control. And this color does seem to be enough of a brown in with the goldens. And I'm not coloring it completely. I'm making little circles because, of course, there would be highs and lows of colors within that fur. Of course, we want to have the shading and the shadowing. This tail a little darker, a little lighter on the ear. All right, and then I'm going to come back in at the end with the pink on the nose and make the eyes pop. But let's do some more of this coloring on the back. Shading here. A lighter one. And we'll begin to assemble this card. What we want to do with the circle, and I've showed you this before, is we come in here with the same die cut, but we want to make sure that we have it centered where we want it first. Don't just cut your circle and then try to align. But we want to get it so that your eye doesn't go, oh man, that's really off. You want to use some washi tape to tape that down all really properly. Take this green and we align this exactly like that. Okay, and then we can glue this down. I use my liquid glue. Try to line this up in that circle. Perfect. And now, and again, getting around that circle. Now when we open up the card, we want this little guy to be sitting like this, peeking out. And with the liquid glue, you have a little bit of time to maneuver things around. We want to put some of our grass that came with our set of stamps, and we've used it before, and it's going to be super cute to put a bunch of grass all around here. So taking out Old Olive, which is the green that we're using today, and we'll just put some grass. Really cute. First generation and second now. Remember that I got that line last time. So. All right, that should be enough grass. Last thing that we're going to do, some leaves. I want to just punch out of here. I think they go awesome with our embossing folder. And of course the color matches exact. And they're just die cut for us when we get paper pumpkin. Flip this little guy over. So cute. And our sentiment is going to go on this little cute thing. And what you do is you bend these so that it lifts up off of the paper like this. Very childlike, I feel like, circus almost. So we want to stamp Wild About You. Okay, so I put 3 of the leaves down below the sentiment and 1 right here kind of flying off for more dimension. And then these glitters came 3 different sizes in Season of Gratitude, which we got in the fall, and I really loved it, and it had some more refills. You might have these little sequins left as well, and I just love them. They go really great with this particular card. I am really happy with that. Now I'm going to put a little wink of Stella on this little lion because he needs a little bit of sparkle around his face. So here is the end result of this fun little card we made today, and I just glossed up the leaves a little bit. So here he is looking out that little window with the little leaf here. It's just super cute and really jungle-ish, and I hope you really liked it too. And I glossed up his eyes a little bit and gave some, let me get this in the right light. I gave some wink of Stella. There he is. There he's sparkling. Really sparkly and pretty. So just all that little bit of added glitz and sparkle adds to the professionalism of your card. So I hope you have an awesome day and you send some love to someone you love too. Don't forget about Paper Pumpkin. It's a great way to get 2 months at 50% off right now. And just go to the link below. I think you would really love the fact that that comes in the mail to you as a little gift. And it has everything in there and so very fun. Okay, have an awesome day and I'll see you again. And I have 1 extra bonus card in this particular series. See you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.